Welcome guys to my first GameMaker tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a basic 3D flying camera. So let's begin. The first thing we have to do is create a new project and create a new object, and we're gonna call this object camera. We're gonna add code to create event. We're gonna start the 3D mode using d3d underscore start, and we're gonna set up some variables. We're gonna set up z equals, we're gonna put it 15 so it's not on the ground. Then we need deer. We can use deer. We're gonna equals 0, and then we're gonna use z up equals 0.2. Then we're gonna need view. We're gonna use enable underscore view. It's gonna be true. And then we need another variable. We're gonna call it mouse sensitivity. We're gonna put it 16. You can change it how you like it, but I like 16. Then we're gonna add a step event step in your code. We're gonna write the code if view enable view. So if you can write equals true, but if you don't write anything like so, it's gonna automatically be true. So I'm gonna write it true, but you don't have to. Then we're gonna open brackets, I think. Then we're gonna type dir plus brackets, and then display get width and open close brackets, then divided by 2, and then minus display mouse get x, then open and close brackets, and then out of the brackets you're gonna write divided by mouse sensitivity. Wait, I forgot to put equal. So this is it. Then this code is so you can look left or right. We're gonna now do the code for looking up and down. So it's gonna be z up plus equals, pretty much the same. Display get, don't be confused here, it's gonna be height, not width. Then open close brackets, divided by 2, minus display mouse get y, it's not gonna be x anymore. And then out of the brackets divided by mouse sensitivity. I can't write it right, so like so. And then we have to reset the mouse position by doing display set mouse x. Display mouse set, and open close brackets, and we're gonna type display get width open close brackets divided by 2, and then comma, and then display get height here open close brackets divided by 2. So we're gonna put our mouse in the middle of our window. I'm gonna put comments so you understand. Putting the mouse in the middle of the screen. Wait, what did I do? Sorry, my bad. Okay, I deleted everything. So here's like looking up and down, and this one is looking left and right. So now we have to like put some things. So if the up it's more if it's bigger than equals like 89, so it's looking up almost 90 degrees. We're not gonna put 90 because it glitches, so we're gonna put 89, then the up equals 89. Then we're gonna write the same thing, but here it's smaller, equals minus 89. Then the up equals minus 89. So you can't look down more than 89 degrees. Then we're gonna reset our horizontal view by doing if dir bigger equals 360, then dir minus equals 360. Then if dir minus equals minus 360, then dir plus equals 360. Okay. Now I'm gonna add a code so you can enable and disable the view. It's not necessary, but I like to. So we're gonna put if keyboard check press. I put like here F. Then we're gonna enable underscore view equals to this, not enable view. So what that means is when you press F, if enable view equals true, it's gonna be false, and if it's gonna be false, then it's gonna be true. So it's like every time you press F, it's gonna switch it to on and off. So now we add a draw code, and we're gonna first thing we're gonna reset the view by draw set color. So we're gonna color the entire window by white, and then we're gonna make sure that the alpha is equal to 1, and then we can draw where our camera by doing d3d set projection. We're not gonna use this normal projection, we're gonna use X because it has more functions. So we have to specify our position. It's from position where we're looking from, so it's gonna be X, Y, and then Z, and then the position where we are looking to, so it's gonna be X plus sinus open close bracket. Then we're gonna translate deg to rad. You don't have to know what that means. Basically it translates degrees to radians, because GameMaker use radians with the sinus function. So, and we're gonna put dir here, and then we're gonna do with y almost the same thing, plus cosinus now, not sinus anymore, and then the same thing, vector rad, there. And then Z2, we're gonna put Z plus tangent, whatever, tag to rad, and then we're gonna put our Z up variable. Then we need to specify our camera up, so it's gonna be 0, 0, 1, so it means that the Z axis it's up, then the angle 45 is like the default, you can put it whatever you want. You can try to experiment with it. Then we have to aspect, we can put it 1.7. You can find this value by dividing like your window width divided by window height, and you get your value. Mine is 1.7 approximately. Aspect ratio, so it's gonna be like this. And then when we have to specify Z near, we're gonna put it 1 because it's the minimum. We're gonna put the maximum here with this far. So basically this is the camera nearest point that you can look at, and this is the farthest point you can look at. So before we can try it out, we have to draw something so we can like see it, the camera move. So we're gonna create a new object, we're gonna call it floor, and we're gonna need a background. We're gonna add a background, create background. We're gonna call it back floor, and we're gonna load like a texture, whatever you want. And then we're going to create event, and we're gonna add a variable. I'm gonna call it sides, so we can change the size of the floor. And then we need our texture. So this is not a texture, this is a background. We have to translate it. No, not translate, we have to transform it. So we're gonna call it texture, or whatever. You can call it your texture, floor texture, equals to background get texture, and you have to put your background. So this is gonna be our texture. It's called texture, but you can call it whatever you want. Floor texture, whatever you want. And then in the drawing event, we're gonna draw our floor by doing D3D, draw floor. I'm gonna put this values minus sides, minus sides, 0, minus sides, oops, sorry, plus, it's a little bit confusing, plus sides, then 0, then our texture, so it's gonna be floor texture. And how many times you want to repeat it, horizontally and vertically. We're gonna repeat it only 4 times horizontally, 4 times vertically. So this is our floor. Now we can create a room. You can call it whatever you want. And we're gonna put this floor and the camera. Sorry. I'm sorry, we're gonna put like the depth. I'm gonna put like 9999, so it's higher than the floor. I hope this is gonna work. So as you can see, here's the floor, but we can't move. So the second thing we're gonna add is movement to the player. Sorry, I'm gonna change the position, so the camera will be at 0 and the floor is gonna be whatever. It's gonna be drawing at 0 because I wrote it here. So we need our players to move, so I'm gonna add a new script code, and we're gonna do things. We're gonna write if keyboard check, and then we're gonna use forward command. It's gonna return the ASCII code for character, so it's gonna be W, then open and close bracket. So it's gonna be like x plus equals, then sinus, our transformation to degree to radians, then our dir variables, and then almost the same thing, plus y plus equals cosinus. This time it's not gonna be sinus, then to rad dir. The difference between sinus and cosinus, that cosinus is like direction plus 90 degree, so you can also do sine of plus 90 degree here. It will be the same, but this works faster. And we're gonna make it go backwards, so it's gonna be the same thing. You just change the letter to whatever you want, S, and then you change here minus. The plus, you're gonna change it to minus. And we can go forward and backwards. So let's try that out. So as you can see, it's a little bit laggy. You can go forward, backward. So we have to add more to code. I'm gonna copy this because it's the same. I'm gonna change our letter. It's gonna be A. It's gonna be plus here, plus here. It's almost like the first one. Just change your letter. This is gonna be left, so you can work to left. I'm gonna write it here. I'm gonna comment it. Left, backward, frontward, just like this. So you just put here plus 90, and also down here plus 90. So with this you walk to left and just copy it, and to walk to the right, I'm gonna change the letter. You just change here to minus. Isn't that hard? So easy. We're gonna try it out if it works. Okay, I hope it is. Okay, it is working. So I can go to right, left, backward, frontward. So I can move the camera. When I press F, I can move my mouse. Why is it not working? Sorry guys. So guys, wait. To fix that camera, if it's always enabled, you're gonna just do this bracket, and then you're gonna type forward, and I hope that will fix it. So let's try this out. Press F. I can move the mouse, and the camera doesn't move. So we can go backwards. I can move the mouse where I want. If I need to click something else out of the window, You can draw buttons, something. You press F again, and you can move it again. You can see. So, I think that's it. I hope you liked it. And before we finish, we're gonna make it fly. So, if you need like a flying camera, so here we're gonna brought this code. It's not necessary if you don't need it flying. The up, sorry, plus equal, and then for flying up, for flying, and the same thing, we're gonna copy it, paste it here in the back direction we're going, then we change to minus, and we can try that. And when we like move backwards, you can see we're going in the direction we're looking at. So if I go like this, I go down. It's like free camera, you can play it around. So this is it. I hope you liked it. Like and favorite, and see you in the next video.